welcome back. Today I'm going to bring you along as I try to get my shit together because it's been a while. I haven't done YouTube, I haven't done anything, and I need to get my shit together. So let's get into it. Now, before you ask, yes, I am wearing a strapless dress. I am not doing appropriate things for YouTube. But anyway, my plan for today is to see if I can get back into the rhythm of recording and also see if I can get some sort of organization done in my life. I bought some storage stuff. I've also been doing some reading, so it's gonna be kind of a vlog trying to, get back into a normal rhythm because the last couple months have been insane and a lot has been going on, and I was out of town for a little bit, so I'm just trying to get my life in order, and it's been really, really hard. So yeah, I'm gonna start by actually eating something because I've been awake for a while and I haven't eaten a single thing. So let's do that first and then we'll see where the day takes us. So my plan right now is to eat kind of like a parfait kind of thing. I tried it yesterday randomly and it was really good. So I've got this yogurt thing here, and I've got some strawberries also here, and I'm going to do almonds and granola. And because I am me, I might add some whipped cream, even though I know it's not dessert. It's not supposed to be dessert, but come on, it's so good. It's so good. So I'm gonna do that. And please excuse the state of my kitchen. My kitchen needs help. But yeah, we're gonna add just a smidge of this. So I'm gonna set you right here as I do my thing. So I need one of these. I made it here yesterday and it turned out so cute, so we're gonna do it again. Do we need to make it aesthetic? Probably not. Am I still gonna do it? Absolutely yes. So almonds, and there should be granola somewhere around here. We got some granola. So what I did yesterday was that instead of starting with the yogurt, I started with the granola at the very, very bottom. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna put some granola like this on the bottom, not a lot. I'm gonna do a little bit of the almond too. I think this is probably my favorite part of it because they're just crunchy and I like food with crunch. So that's what we're doing. So let's do some yogurt. Let's see if I do have a spoon here. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple layers. And let me just say, I feel very tempted to put Nutella in this also. But I need to calm down. I need to chill. Oh my gosh, you can barely see me. Okay, there we go. So yeah, yogurt layer. I do need to wash and cut my strawberries. So I'm gonna grab a plate because I don't know, that's how I do it. And grab a couple strawberries and wash them obviously before we do anything. I know I don't need to, but I also like to dry them a little bit just because. So we got a couple strawberries here, and I need a knife. So I'm not gonna show you the cutting part because I feel like that's kind of boring. And the angle is not gonna help if I try to tilt it even more. So just know that I am cutting here my strawberries. In case you're wondering, yes, I did wash my hands before I started touching things. I feel like if it's not seen in video, it seems like the person didn't wash their hands, but I did. I promise I did beforehand. See what I did there? Okay. So strawberries. I don't actually know if I'm gonna eat all of these, but maybe. So here are my strawberries, all pretty, and I'm going to continue assembling this. This should go faster now because everything is cut and ready. So strawberries are going in there. And then I have a little towel here to wash my hands, even though I'm not going to be using the same hand that I use for the strawberries. And put it in the almonds and the granola, but I still like to wipe my hands in between things. Granola. Officially try it out. So I don't know if this is me and if it's a weird thing, but whenever I'm eating stuff that's in layers like this, I kind of like to just go through as far down as I can so I can get a little bit of everything. And yes, it turns very messy, but I got a little bit of everything. So let's see. That was a huge bite, more than I expected. That was really good. So I'm gonna go sit down and eat, and I'll be back with more updates on what the heck we're gonna be doing today, because I don't even know what my day is gonna look like. But yeah, I shall be back. I'm all done with breakfast, so now I have to go upstairs and start organizing my life or something. I don't know. I did buy some stackable bins from Target that I'm hopefully going to use for my stationery stuff. And I have a lot of books that need to be read. I actually am going to show you what I've been reading. Unfortunately, I had to DNF a book. Now, I'll admit that I DNF a lot, but this one, I felt sad about it because I really wanted to get through it. It was Triple Sec by TJ Alexander. I really tried. I gave it a couple of chapters, almost. I think I read over 60 something pages. And I know a lot of people give books a lot less than that. I really tried to just get into the story, but I just couldn't. I don't know why, because it's not a bad story, but it just didn't catch me, didn't pull me in the way that I thought it would. So I am unfortunately gonna DNF it, and I think it's gonna go into a little free library, which honestly it's good because someone else will get the chance to read it. So that I am excited to do. So I'm gonna add it to my pile of library books, literary library books, which honestly I don't even know where it is. I think it's in the car already. So yeah, I have to put this there. And it's an ARC that I got before the book released. I hadn't gotten around to read it, and I'm so sad that it didn't work out for me. But anyway, I also have a huge stack of books from the library, but this is just one of them. It's called Writing on Empty, A Guide to Finding Your Voice, which is again another attempt of me trying to get into the writing again. And if you can hear my cat in the background, she's just being dramatic because she wants attention, and I already gave her attention, but she wants more. This girly wants all the attention all the time. Now, the book that I am really into right now is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Holy, I had stopped reading it because I went into a huge slump, and I wasn't honestly sure why. I just couldn't get any physical books, or any books for that matter. Like, I spent a couple of weeks that I just couldn't read at all, but I got back into it, and I'm very excited. Like, in the last 2 days, I think I've read over 100, almost 200 pages or something from the book. Maybe not that many, but like 100 pages, and it's been great. and I'm very excited to finish it. I was going to finish it last night, but one, that was gonna be really unrealistic with the speed that I read. And also, I decided to listen to an audiobook, which was Long Live. It's a Taylor Swift, like Taylor Swift lore kind of book. And that one I did finish in one sitting. One, because it was a really short book, and two, because it was an audiobook. So I listened to it in 2 times speed, and that went really, really fast. So that was really good. Like, I read that before bed yesterday, and it was fantastic. So now I have to find a way to grab all my stuff and make it upstairs. So I'm not gonna record that because that's gonna be really difficult for me to hold my phone and all the stuff at the same time. So see you in a second. I just realized that I have no freaking idea where my tripod is. So I had to make a makeshift stand, I guess, for my phone. So I apologize for the weird angle, but hopefully this will work. So let me show you what I got. I got these flat, like, stackable bins, and I am hoping that they will hold my chaos. So I just got 2 because I wasn't sure if they were gonna work for what I need them. Hopefully they will, and then I will see if I need other sizes, shapes, or whatever. They had a lot of stuff because we're in back to school season, and because the university there's a big university in my town, they basically stock up really well on stuff that, you know, kids use for their dorms and apartments and whatever. So I'm just taking out these stickers. I'm probably gonna label them maybe at some point, but it'll depend how things organize. I do have some drawers that I already use for my stationery stuff, but they're getting pretty out of hand. And I have a lot of other spaces that don't have an organizational system. I do definitely know that this is not gonna be enough. This is just the start of my organization. Depending on how this goes, then I'll probably go and buy more. Yeah, these were like $6-7 more or less the other day. So I'm also gonna take the time to throw away stuff that don't work for me. Now, here's the thing. I use a lot of stuff that you would normally throw away. I use them, so I don't have to throw them away. You know from my content that I am a big junk journaler. So I save a lot of stuff that you would say, girl, why are you hoarding these things? Well, they end up in my junk journal or in some sort of artistic project. They don't end up, you know, just like taking up space for a really long time. And, you know, I also need to know what I have because, yes, I do use them. Not everything gets used really, really quickly. So yes, sometimes they do end up taking up space, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I take things like this, which is an Amazon like shopping guide or whatever, and my plan with this is just to cut out the things and turn them into little like fun stuff that I can put in my journal pages, I guess. I do have this bin, which is where I'm getting stuff from. This is where I typically keep my stuff. The problem is that now it's all messy and like I can't seem to find stuff. So I'm gonna divide what I have in there and what I'm gonna put here. So I'm probably gonna put smaller stuff here, and I might put these in there. It has a lid and everything, so it should be okay. I have this, which is like a frame thing for artistic purposes. I have little scraps of different things that I use. I also have the test versions of products that I've been making for my business. So all of those can go in here because I'm still gonna use them. Like, I still use them. So I'm gonna put all of these like little papers and stuff in here. Now, I should probably not put them all in the same place. So everything that's paper is gonna go in one, and everything that's like actual pieces of stuff is gonna go on the other one. I have no space, guys. I have no space to put stuff. I'm gonna have to go and buy like 5 more of these, because there's still more stuff. Like, oh, I got this when I went to Build-A-Bear. I got my first bear from Build-A-Bear for my 30th birthday. And honestly, it's a vibe. So we got the little thing that obviously I'm gonna save because it's good memories. I'm already exhausted. Not really. I'm not really that tired, but I'm already kind of like bored and overwhelmed with all of this. Why do I do this to myself? Like, this is the behind the scenes. This is the crazy part of being a crafty person and a junk journaler, however the heck you say that. Because it's all fun and games when you're doing your journaling, but then whenever you have to deal with your materials, that's when it gets out of hand. So take a look. This is how it's looking right now. We have all of those stacks here, and we got the stickers and all that stuff, and then this one has that folder envelope thing, and then like all the scrappies are underneath. So yes, these are working. For what I'm seeing right now, they're working, and I like that they're clear so I can see what the heck I have in here. But I feel like I do need more. So these I'm grabbing and I am going to put in here. So I think this might turn into my cutter machine silhouette thing bin, maybe? Question? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, that's what's going on. We have a bunch of pencils here that I need to find something to do with. That obviously is not gonna fit. That's a La Fufu that I painted last week because I don't know, I just felt like it. But yeah, this is how my floor is. Such a chaotic mess right now. This is insane. This is insanity. This is complete insanity, honestly. Like, what am I even doing? Okay, so I need to get up from here to grab more stuff. Anyway, let's move. Let's find more stuff to either throw away or organize. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh my god. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Whenever I'm trying to pick up stuff, I just shove them somewhere, and then this situation happened. So this bag was supposed to be a purchase that I made, and the bag was supposed to go in the car so that this can be like a shopping bag, because I love these for going shopping. It ended up being a storage bag, and it has so much space. Like, it's not filled completely, it's just unorganized. So we're gonna tackle this and see if we can do something about it. Okay, so here, this is where I do my color mixing whenever I'm painting. So I don't want to throw it away because I feel like I can continue using this. It's pretty sturdy. So maybe I'll just cut it or something and then use it in pieces. That's why it looks like this, because it was part of something else. And I just ended up using whatever I needed and kept this for this purpose. So we're going to put this to the side, and I'm going to put it with my painting stuff. Now, there's a bag of stuff in here that I actually know exactly what it is. So I have some crafts and stuff that I need to organize. Problem is that I need page protectors, and I don't think I have them. And those stuff in that bag are supposed to go into a binder, which I also have. I just haven't bought the page protectors, and without the page protectors I can put the stuff in the binder. There's a lot of books here. There's calligraphy book here, and this is why I don't use them, because I forget I have them. I have to stop doing that. I have a lot of art books that I bought recently. This one, Drawing and Painting, the complete guide to drawing and painting, and it says $7.99, but I did not pay $7.99 for this. I don't even know how much I paid, but It's great, and I haven't used it. I need to stop doing that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make videos of me doing something with these books. There's another calligraphy thing here, and it's so nice. It's such a nice book. Adventures in Lettering. I need to improve my journaling, which is why I bought these. So I need to actually sit down and use them. So if you want me to make videos while I'm attempting to do this, let me know. The Language of Flowers, a coloring book. It's a whole freaking coloring book, and I didn't even realize I had it. I thought this was supposed to be how to paint, but it's actually a coloring book. This is great. This is a very nice surprise that I gave myself. Okay, what else? This one, okay, this one I think I did use. This one I used, it's called Cool Green Stuff. And it's just like stuff made out of recycled materials. This one I think I did use because this one I didn't buy it for reading. I bought it for journaling. So this is actually gonna go into the bin as well, because this is meant to be like for me to rip out pages and cut things and, you know, glue them into my journals. There's also another one that's called the Arts and Crafts Collector's Guide, which is also the same purpose. It's meant to be like stuff that I can cut and put into my journal. So this is also going into the bin. And now the bin might not close. There we go. Look at this, and it's heavy. I need more bin. So now this can go serve its purpose and go in the car for grocery shopping. I was watching back the footage from the last couple of clips, and I realized how awful they look. And now I'm trying to see if I can find my tripod, but I have no idea where it is. Like, I've been looking through my bags where it's, you know, where I usually keep them. And I know I saw it recently. I just don't know where it is. But hey, on the bright side, I found another bag of stuff that needs to be put away. So I'm bringing it with me, and I'm also bringing my water because I didn't bring it earlier. I think this angle works a lot better. The lighting is a lot better, and I turned these on just to make it look decent, I guess. But yeah, we've got another bin of stuff. I'm tired. I'm already tired. I have my little notes here of the stuff that I want to, or need to buy, I should say. So these are probably gonna go on one of my shelves, but those shelves need a lot of help too. We have some more stuff that I use for my cutter, so we're gonna continue putting those things here. And I've got these notebooks that they're meant to be one for me, one for one of my friends. And now that I bought the contact paper recently that I showed, like this one, I'm going to contact paper them because I realized that the stickers are falling off, and I don't want them to have the stickers fall off. But yeah, I made some Lisa Frank composition notebooks, and I think they are such a vibe. And I'm probably gonna do the back because now I have more stickers because I found another Lisa Frank like sticker notebook thing. So we're gonna do that, but not right now. I also got this at Walmart for $5, and it's one of those diamond dots like art thing that you just stick the little dots. This I've been holding off to do it because I want to, you know, sit down to do it when I have the time, and it gets messy, so I feel like I need to clean up everything before I sit down to do this. So this is gonna probably go into the same bin as the clutter things, not because it's the same category, but because I don't know where else to put it for now, but I'm gonna switch it out. And we have a little tiny notebook that I made. I was actually using one art book. I don't remember which one it was, but one of the art books that I've been reading recently, and it taught me how to make these little notebooks. So yeah, it's supposed to be a very like just DIY, noticeably DIY notebook where you gather inspiration. So little things from places that you go or things that you see. You make drawings, you can stick things to it. It's meant to be that, but I haven't used it. I should start carrying it with me. I think this whole bin was notebooks that I'm using for other things. This is also supposed to be like a journal that I was gonna do. This one was actually meant to be for me to read and review all the books that Rory Gilmore read in Gilmore Girls. So there's an actual book that takes you through all of them. So I turned it into a journal, and I was supposed to read the books, but I started reading one of them and it was driving me insane. So I don't know if I'm gonna achieve this, but we'll see. So my laptop charger is in here, and then here is my other like little pencil holder thing that has a lot of stuff. I'm not even gonna tilt it because it's all gonna fall. But these are the unused ones. I'm still going through the ones that I have in my little boba one. That's the one that's in use. So now the question is, how do I arrange all of this? I think I'm gonna have to turn this bin, let me get this out of here. This bin is gonna have to turn into where all the books and notebooks are for now. And that'll keep it more organized, I think, I hope. I'm gonna put away what I have immediately with me here. So these books are gonna go in here. This is gonna get really heavy. Notebook. Other two notebooks that I need to work on. Journal. And this can probably go back in there too. Okay, so this looks a lot better now, as you are able to see. It's a lot more organized. And we have the lid for this thing that is not gonna close, obviously. So the bins are full, and they actually look good. When I was downstairs, I realized that I had another bag of stuff, as I mentioned, which is this one. So we're gonna look through it because I think this is gonna turn into a Daiso haul, because I went to Daiso recently and got some stuff. So that's what we're gonna do now. Let me show you what I got. Oh no. We got some washi tape. These are so cute. They're sparkly. And I got this one, the cinnamon roll. Look at that, is precious. And I got, oh my gosh, why did they? Okay, I probably had already opened this and it didn't close properly, but I got these gel pens. And I got these BTS, like BT21 washi tape. And I got, oh my gosh, I am surprising myself because I forgot about it. I bought all of these, but look at these little stickers. They're like cats. Oh my gosh. And then there's another washi tape that is actually Alice in Wonderland, and I think it's precious. And I got these that are there. It says flake seals, but I think they can work as stickers. You might have to add the glue, but it's pochaco. Look at it, it's so cute. And then we have this one that's more aesthetic, more like planner vibes. Which, now that I think about it, this might have been what I was supposed to use for my August Bujo, and I didn't. And I got another one that's more like study vibes or like writing vibes, and it's also kind of aesthetic. And then that's all that's in there. So yeah, quick Daiso haul. Now all of those things need to be organized as well. As I mentioned earlier, and as you've probably seen in my other videos, obviously the washi tapes are gonna go into the washi bin, so they're gonna go in here. And then there's also this one and this one, so all of those are going in there. Oh my gosh, I moved you and now you're gonna fall. Don't fall. Okay. And then everything else is, oh no, those were not properly placed. Okay, so we're gonna grab, oh my gosh, I can barely open these. These are gonna be the ones that hold these, because they're pretty thin, so they just fit in there nicely. I might just put these in here as well. So all of those fit in there. And then the big question is these. Because I actually want to use these soon. And I feel like if I put them away too much, I'm gonna forget. But if I don't put them away, then it's gonna continue being a mess, which is what ends up happening, because I don't want to put things away because I want to use them, but then I don't end up using them, so everything's just out and about. So we're just gonna find a hole somewhere in these and just put them in there and then deal with that at some other point. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, and I've been only doing this for maybe like an hour, maybe less than an hour, and I'm already super exhausted. And I need more storage. So I feel like I can't continue because I need more storage. So this is where I put all of the paper. Ugh, this is so heavy. All of the paper that I use for printing and projects and the whole 9 yards. So I'm probably gonna keep it that way because it's been working out pretty good, just having that basket near my printer. So that should be okay. This over here is my business inventory, which actually fits in one card because I don't have a lot right now. But yeah, if you are interested in any of the fun stuff that I have here, you know, feel free to go check out the website. These are so cute. I have to contain myself from using all of these because I absolutely love them. But I feel like I should start using them, because if I don't use them, then how are you gonna know that they're good? They're really good, by the way. I've moved yet again. We're back on the desk because this desk needs help. Like, this is atrocious. Like, look at this. Why do I do this? So we're gonna tackle the desk, because if I don't get my desk looking, you know, decent, I'm not gonna do anything, and that doesn't work. Okay, so my desk is already looking so much better. Bookmark into the bookmark bin. Face mask. Why is there a face mask here? I have no idea. It should be inside my bags because that's where I keep them. I have my AC remote here, which I'm gonna put to the side. I would turn it on, but you won't be able to hear me. So glue. I had been doing some journaling the other day, hence the reason why there's stuff here. Little baggie that I obviously save to use for other stuff. This is why chaos continues, because I keep stashing things in places. I have my stickers here that I use for my bullet journal, and I have here my junk journal, which is getting fatter and fatter, and it's great. I need to make a couple pages in here. Like, I made a couple the last week or so, but it needs more. Okay, there's so many pages still, and we're already in August, which means that I need to find a way to finish this whole thing before December comes around, or like before the end of the year. That's my goal. So we will see. And then I have obviously my boba thing here, which I always keep on my desk. I do have some stuff that I've been using for more journaling. So all of these are gonna go inside the scrappies bin. I'm so glad I have that bin, not gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna work out that great. I have this reading challenge that I've only read 3 books for, and I need to read 6 books. Actually, I did read another one. Hold on. Let me add it. Okay, so I need to read 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 more books before August 25th, because I can win a pizza from my local bookstore, and I want that pizza. Taking a break from the cleaning. I've done a lot already up there. I still need to do more stuff, but I'm already bored. So I'm going to make a pause, and I am going to make some lunch, because I've had an idea of something that I want to do, and I've been thinking about it for weeks probably. So I'm gonna work on those, and yeah, we're gonna do that, eat something, and then we'll see what else I end up doing the rest of the day. It's been a couple hours and I am starting to hit that moment in the day where you're just tired, like randomly tired midday. So I managed to eat lunch. I made nachos and I came up here. I've been like tidying a little bit more, but for the most part, I feel like I've done everything I can do today. So what I'm thinking now is that I should probably go read a little. I want to make more progress on Deep End. I think that's it. I was gonna do a week-long video, but I feel like this one is long enough already, and editing is gonna be very difficult. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching, spending the day with me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.